feel I'm among friends here, many, many friends. I've been steeling myself for this all week. And I was doing fine until Paul started talking. Great talk, buddy. That was a great talk. And then I was almost doing fine again until Bob started talking. And I can just go down the list. Kelly did a great job, didn't she? There are not enough good words or words good enough to describe this man who is my friend. As a co-worker, he stands unmatched in my experience. He is confident, hardworking, dedicated, faithful, kind. I can go on. As my friend, he could not have done more to gain my undying respect and my love. I love Harry most for the improvements he helps to create in me by my feeble attempts to imitate him and be more like him. What I remember most about Harry, and unfortunately I can't even walk past that place right now, is going into his office, no matter what my mood, no matter how upset I was about something, I could go into his office and just in a few moments, I felt much better about everything. He didn't have to say anything. Just to be around him. He had that effect on me and many others. We talk about unimportant things like I would rib him about some negative news out of St. Louis regarding the Blues or the Cardinals. And he'd rib me about my beloved Pittsburgh Steelers when they fell short. Our most energetic discussions came about politics, and American politics in particular. And trust me, I'm not going to go there this morning. He and I were always in communication with each other. We walked around this ballpark together hundreds of times, hundreds of events. Sometimes not side by side, but always linked by radio or cell phone. And always in communication. Always thinking of ways between the two of us to make things better for our guests, for each other, and for our coworkers and the event staff. Some of those things we could put into practice right away. Some of those things had to wait years. And some of those things never got done. But they were dreams we had, and ways of doing things which would improve things from our perspective in many ways, and in important ways. He was, as Paul said, a dreamer. And he shared those dreams for this ballpark and our guests with me quite often and helped me be successful in my job. Two other thoughts will remain with me about Harry. Harry loved his work here. He loved this organization with all his heart. He loved the group of people he worked here with, both the full-time people and the part-time people, equally. But make no mistake, he loved you all. And I know he has the same feelings for the people he shared so much time with in San Jose Arena, as do I. And he, like me, are proud of both staffs for the work that you do every day. It's not easy work. You know, people look at you and think that they see somebody paid to watch a hockey game or paid to watch a baseball game. Just as some of us might look at a lifeguard at a beach and think he's paid to sit out here and look at the bikinis and the sunshine and the sand, but it's not the case. And if you do those jobs, you know that's not the case. And if you do them well, they are very difficult jobs indeed. Important jobs. And these two groups with Harry did as good a job at it as anybody I've ever come across in my life. Thank you, for all of you have made me look good for the past 17 years. I've been speaking of Harry in the present tense as if he yet lived. And that is what I believe, that he lives. I have great faith in the atonement of Jesus Christ, and that he conquered death for us all. Harry is not here, and I miss him, but he is very much alive. Harry has great faith in the power of Christ's atonement too. We have talked about it often. If Harry could speak with us today, I could well imagine him echoing the words of the following poem by Henry Scott Holland, All Is Well. Pardon me while I read, because I don't want to screw this up. Death is nothing at all. I have only slipped away into the next room. I am I, and you are you. Whatever we were to each other, that we still are. Call me by my old familiar name. Speak to me in the easy way which you always used. Put no difference in your tone. Wear no forced air of solemnity or sorrow. Laugh as we always laughed, at the little jokes we enjoyed together. Play, smile, think of me, and if you want to, pray for me. Let my name be ever the household word that it always was. Let it be spoken without effect, without the trace of a shadow on it. Life means all that it ever meant. It is the same as it ever was. There is unbroken continuity. Why should I be out of mind because I am out of sight? I am waiting for you, for an interval, somewhere very near, just around the corner. All is well. As we move on with the remainder of our mortal lives, I hope we'll keep in our remembrance Harry Siebert, because I think, like you, we'll all be better for it. And he would want that for us. He would want us to continually improve as he strived to do. There are not enough good words, or words good enough. I love you, Harry. And just one other thing I want to say. He loves this woman, Regina, his wife, with his whole soul. I've only known her a short time, and I feel lucky to have known her as well. Until we meet again, my brother. Until we meet again.